Hello, welcome to another episode. Today we are going to answer one of the most frequently asked questions when it comes to the law of assumption. Do I really need to believe my affirmations 100% for them to work? If you have ever found yourself repeating an affirmation and thinking, wow, this feels like a lie. I don't feel like this is true. Take a deep breath. Today's episode is tailor-made for you. Let's get straight to the point. No, you do not need to believe your affirmations the very first second you say them. There is a huge myth that to manifest something, you must have unwavering faith from day one. But the truth about the human mind is quite different. Your subconscious mind does not accept a new idea because it's pretty or magical. It accepts a new idea through repetition and assumption. Think about it. When you learned how to ride a bike or speak a new language, you didn't start out believing you were already an expert. You simply practiced, you repeated, and through practice, it became natural. It is the exact same thing with affirmations. An affirmation isn't meant to convince the universe. The universe doesn't need to be convinced of anything. The true purpose of an affirmation is to reprogram your focus. It's about changing the inner dialogue you hold with yourself throughout the day. When you affirm something like, I am a completely confident person, or everything I want is already mine, your conscious mind might resist at first. That is completely normal. That's just your old story trying to protect your comfort zone. But look at what happens when you persist. Repetition creates familiarity. Your brain starts getting used to the new phrase. Familiarity reduces resistance. The thought stops feeling ridiculous. And acceptance becomes your state of being. That affirmation becomes your new mental pattern. In other words, belief is not the prerequisite for the affirmation. Belief is the result of the affirmation. So many people get frustrated because they try to force a feeling of euphoria or blind faith while affirming. They think that if they don't feel butterflies in their stomach, it won't work. But in the law of assumption, assuming isn't about being ecstatic. Assuming is about knowing. It is the calm certainty of someone who understands that the seed has already been planted. If you affirm naturally, even with just 10% certainty in the beginning, but stay consistent, your subconscious will eventually accept this new command as the only valid reality. To put this into practice right now, try this test today. First, choose one simple, direct affirmation about your goal. Second, don't worry if it feels far from your current reality right now. Third, repeat that phrase throughout the day as someone who is simply stating a plain fact, without forcing your mind to feel anything grand. Fourth, whenever doubt pops up, simply return to your affirmation. Remember, your job isn't to fight the doubt. It's simply to persist in the new thought. If this episode brought clarity to your journey, don't forget to save, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and leave your review. Persist in your desire. What is rightfully yours is already on its way. See you in the next episode.